Hi, hello, good morning. This is Neeraja taking a biology class for class 10. Today's topic is human digestive system. And in human digestive system, the major organs involved are the digestive tract and the organs for digestion. The digestive tract in the human beings is a very long, narrow tube that starts from mouth and ends with anus. In between the mouth and anus, the organs that are involved are mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, otherwise called as colon, then rectum, and finally the small muscular opening, anus. And attached to these organs of digestion, there are some glands associated with the digestive system. The glands associated with the digestive system are liver, pancreas. Attached to the liver is a small tiny gland called gallbladder, and salivary glands present in the mouth as well. These are the major glands associated with the digestive system. So, the digestive tract contains the associated glands and organs of digestion. Human digestive system or digestion of human beings, it comes under the heterotrophic nutrition. In any kind of nutrition is nothing but taking in of substances that provide energy. And the major steps involved in nutrition are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and digestion. I repeat, the major steps involved in heterotrophic nutrition are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and digestion. During these steps, the complex nutrients that are taken into the body are made into simple and the simplest substances ready to get absorbed and finally utilized for various metabolic activities, and these nutrients provide energy. The major nutrients what generally living things required for production of energy are carbohydrates, proteins, fats and vitamins. Though vitamins do not provide energy, as we discussed in the earlier concept, though they do not provide any kind of energy, still we require vitamins in our regular day-to-day diet as they help in fighting against diseases and they provide immunity to us. So these nutrients, whatever we take in the form of food, they are so very complex. And these complex food materials or food supplements have to be broken down. For that we need a very well organized system so that the complex substances can be broken down into simple compounds ready to get absorbed and utilized. And this diversified system we call as the digestive system. And the human digestive system is so very profusely and elaborately designed in such a way that it can do this job with all perfection and best organization and synchronization. And here we see the first part is mouth, and the food what is taken into the mouth with the help of hands, we call that as ingestion. So the process of digestion begins in the mouth itself, inside the mouth. The teeth are arranged in a systematic manner. The arrangement of teeth in the mouth cavity or oral cavity or the buccal cavity is called dentition. And human dentition is so well organized for its omnivorous type of food habit, because we are having a habit of taking plant diet as well as animal meat, so that our teeth are adjusted in such a way that the teeth are able to chew the food as well as tear or break the food. For such we have incisors, canines, premolars and molars. 4 different types of teeth are arranged altogether 32, 16 of each in each jaw, so that we can do all these activities in a well organized manner. And the type of dentition varies from humans to other organisms. Suppose if we are carnivores like lion and dog, the canines are more organized. Suppose herbivores, for instance. In herbivores, the premolars and molars are so very organized for their chewing and grinding plant and dietary fiber to chew and grind, because they are basically taking plant material only as their food. And for carnivores, the canines are so very developed, whereas we are omnivores. For us, both the premolars, molars, incisors and canines are also developed in such a way that is helping us to go for omnivorous type of food habits. So, and what is the actual chemistry that happens in the mouth? Which type of food get digested in the mouth? We'll see now. We'll see into the details a little while later. We'll just see just the general structure of digestive system in the foremost thing. Is the foremost thing to be. So, in the mouth, apart from the teeth, tongue, which is having taste buds and taste receptors, so that it can detect the different kinds of taste, such as bitter, sour, sweet and salt. And these taste buds, they help to detect the different kinds of taste. Apart from that, the saliva that is produced by the salivary glands, that helps in mixing and movement of food. That is one first part what tongue does. Second is it is detecting taste. And the third, it is the one which is helping in easy movement of food into the next part of the digestive system, the digestive tract. So, in the mouth, 3 main things are working. 1, teeth, 2, tongue, and 3, the salivary glands. And looking into the salivary glands, there are 3 major pairs of salivary glands we have in our mouth cavity or buccal cavity. Parotid gland, sublingual gland and submaxillary gland. All these 3 glands per day produces 1.5 liters of saliva. Just thinking of food itself, our mouth waters. Yeah, and this results in production of saliva. And the saliva produced by the salivary gland enters into the oral cavity, which will mix the food thoroughly, and then the enzyme present in the saliva try to break starches into simple sugars, and then the food enters into the next part called esophagus. And this food, what is mixed with saliva, broken into simple pieces by the teeth and then mixed and it is called as bolus. And this bolus enter into the next part of the digestive system called esophagus. And in the esophagus, the food moves in wave-like movements, and these wave-like movements we call them as peristalsis. Okay, so once again we move back. Human digestive system is a very diversified system which involves digestive tract and the organs for digestion. And intake of food into the body is called ingestion. After the food is ingested into the body, it is broken down into simple substances, what we call as digestion. And in human body, the digestion begins in mouth itself. In the mouth, due to the activity of teeth, the saliva and so on, the food is broken down into simple, and the enzyme present in saliva called salivary amylase breaks the food into simple sugars, especially starches into simple sugars. And this bolus, the food is called as bolus, and this bolus enters into the next part called esophagus. Now we see an animated video of the process of digestion in detail. Stay tuned.